Hello people, I am 30 and welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. Okay, we all know what we did in the last episode. Carthago delenda est. We must deal with Carthage. And we managed to basically take their ancestral home of Carthago itself, as we all can see here. We do see though, we have some Carthaginian forces around here, which I would like to do something about. What I might do it like that. Try and improve the fight. Also increase my income a bit. I'm gonna try and scare those guys away. They do not want to be scared away, so I'm just going to auto-resolve and kill them. I feel like that's a lot of casualties on my side for some reason those people are not joining because they're actually not in the city. I see. Do it that way then. And it seems like we managed to delete that force as well in its entirety. Want to enslave them, that's the Roman way, of course. So Brutus, he went up in rank. Okay. What do I want to go for? Warrior, probably. Where is this army? I want you to stay in here for now. This fleet, I just noticed we have a Carthaginian fleet here. And if they're smart enough, they could either go for Lillebeim, which is probably the easiest one, or Caroli, and try and take them down. 8 ships, I don't know which kind of ships that is. If that's only Levis ships, we could deal with them with the garrison. At least in Caroli, I don't really know for Lillebeim. It's not really, it's only one Principes and one Rari which really could fight. But in Caroli we have one Principes and 2 Hastati as well as 2 Rari, which means they have some fighting forces. That is another enemy fleet, and that's hoplites. We would have big issue trying to beat those in battle with only the garrison forces. And then we have the Ligurian fleet as well, who are currently trying to raid my capital, which is making people very unhappy indeed. Okay, so you are full of strength again. That's great. I like that. I would like to be able to increase your forces though. We can only actually recruit Rari up here, which is kind of an issue. Having snow down here is actually kind of surprising. It's snow up here though. That makes more sense. Yeah, I really want to make sure I could take this fleet down there and approach that one. Although I don't really know if my fleet can beat that one. Hopefully I could, because I have the ballistas, which have an immense firepower. Those levies are really depleted because of the siege of Carthage. That's the new dictator, Quintus Pictor. Who is that person? Who is Quintus Pictor? He is of which family? Can I say which family you belong to? You are a dictator, I know. He doesn't really belong to any of the families, it seems like. Which is kind of interesting. Could do it like that. You're a politician. You're my family leader. I'm gonna give him some cunning as well as. Okay. So we do control the politics so far. Imperial level 5. It's not going to happen so far. It's going to be kind of far away. Of course, it does make sense for it to be far away. We're not fighting against the Libyans. We do fight against Carthage. They have one city here. They have Eol here as well. Then we have Nova Cottage down here. Apparently Cottage as well. So they have a city here as well as one here and one here. So they have 3 cities left, it seems like. That's something I need to keep in mind so I can actually try and take them down. You're fighting against those people, if I remember correctly. Hopefully they can try and kill each other and not just make the other one stronger. Because that could, if they deplete their armies, that would give me an option to just go in and take Batavium. And basically complete this province, which I would like. So I can issue an edict. Would make my life so much easier. It really would. Something that gives me public order. I really would like. Well, we have a lot of food in Roma though. That's something to keep in mind. That would give us money as well though. But I think this one would make sense to build in Roma. So I'm going to build the latrines. Latrines. There we go. I would like to upgrade this one to get some money. And that was basically my entire income, it seems like. Interesting. Okay. See what we have here. We have a market settlement, a port, a villa. And now we're going to have a meeting place, I think. Would I like a meeting place, or what's the culture looking like? It's mainly Latin, so it's not a big issue. Build a meeting place then. Yeah, provincial instability is the main reason why they're unhappy, as well as the taxes and slaves and events. And the cultural differences will go down with due time when the Latin culture goes up. Great. I think that's everything I want to do for now. Right, I completely forgot about Cottage. So what I want to do first is I want to dismantle this one. As well as this one. And absolutely this one. So far. Oh, maybe not. I could keep this one. It's kind of cheap. And this one should just disappear. One notch. And then I'm gonna wait for some more income to do something more with Cottage in the next episode. Or in the next turn, not next episode. They have 0 Latin influence. I see. Did I encounter any more people who would like to trade with me?
Enter, friend, and speak.
I've known you for a while. You still do not want to trade with me.
Welcome.
Would you like to trade with me, Athens? No, you do not want to trade with me. I see. Epriston.
Greetings, my friend.
No. Well, I wouldn't mind killing Epirus, to be honest.
Friend. We will speak.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind killing them. Epirus still in the Est, I guess. Okay. End turn. Hopefully I do not lose a city. That's actually a sizable Carthaginian force. A very sizable one. Very interesting. Oh, Epirus doesn't even have a single city anymore, it seems like, because Athens took it. That's the Syracusans. I don't really know what they're planning to do. Oh, we're fighting against those people, right. I had forgotten about that being the case. Which one? That one. The Ludi Plebii. After Rome threw off the rule of Etruscan kings in 510 BC to found a republic, politics was the domain of the aristocratic patrician order, who remained distinct from the main body of free Roman citizens or plebeians. It wasn't until a conflict of the orders resolved in 287 BC that the plebs earned political representation in the many other matters equal standing with the patricians. As an assertion of pride and identity, the Ludi Plebii, or plebeian games, were organized and hosted by the plebeian aedales, the Office of Public Maintenance, Order and Festivals, held annually from November 13th to 17th at the Circus Flaminius. The festival involved a great feast to honor Jupiter Optimus Maximus, followed by days of theatrical performances, sporting competitions, and equestrian displays to gain wealth and public order. Thank you, game. Pardon. They gain some. That's a bad one, I guess, with the 40. Unhappy populace in Cisalpina, I know, and in Corsica et Sardinia. This one, but they're getting happier. And you're also getting much happier, it seems like. Partly because of the events. Thank you, game. I really did need that thing. Right, I want to solve the thing with the buildings in Carthage. I want to make this into... which one? Probably a civil colony, actually. And make more money. Carthage itself is not going to be at the front line. This is going to be like an inland sea, so I don't really need military settlements in this area whatsoever. But as I said, that's a very sizable foe. And we can't right now recruit anything. So I'm going to build a field of mass. So I can actually... And I want the consecrated ground. Do I want to build that in Carthage itself, though? I don't think so. I'm going to spare that one for one of the other cities. Like Thapsus or something. So we have 12, 13, and they have 20 forces, as well as this guy of 7, who are almost all dead. Okay. I just want those people to die. They have attrition, so they should just completely die off in a while. You would think. For being at war with those people, you're not really doing that much, you know, Definitely. Dalmatia. None of them is actually doing anything right now, even though they're actually at war. Which doesn't really make sense. But that's still the way it is, I guess. So what do I want to do? I want to kill Carthage. That's what I want to do. But how I think I should... I'm going to try and scout ahead. Probably with my spy. It's probably more wise to do that than with my navy. And see what Carthage is up to. With the fleet, mainly. What they're doing with the army, I can see. It's led by Hannibal. Is that Hannibal Barca? I have no idea. It might be, or just might be another person with the same name as well. I guess that's something that could happen in the game, but I am not sure. You're lacking food, and I feel like that's been the case for a while now, that you're lacking food. So I think I need to build a villa, because I actually don't have any. Yeah, I think that's a wise thing to do. And now is when I hold my bearings for a while and rebuild. We took Carthage, I lost a lot of troops while doing it. And now is when I stabilize my bearings. I want to stabilize and see what Carthage does. The ball is at their court now. So let's see what they do with it. They go back and they send forth a navy. Interesting. Very interesting. And by the way, I haven't been uploading that much lately, as you may have all noticed. I wrote a bit about this on Twitter. But I have a lot of things going on right now with work and studies. So I haven't really been able to record. I haven't found the amount of time in my day to do it. And that's basically the reason why.
The hungry dogs are all around.
No. So that's why I didn't really upload anything yesterday or the day before yesterday, and why I've been so bad at uploading many videos. A spy tells you that the politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination. What do I do? Hire bodyguards, jail the suspect, or promote the suspect. I'm actually going to promote him. Which one? So you were sabotaged. So what did that do for you? I really don't know. That's a smaller navy than mine is. But... And my ships are all range ships. They have this fire ship though, and this javelin tower thing as well. These are hoplites. If they manage to get close to my ships, I have some problems. Let me tell you.
My skills are yours.
But I really want to try and intercept that one.
A shadow among
I wouldn't actually mind that to be the case. At all. Okay. I really want to get rid of you as well. It's really annoying. I think this is actually hitting my... Not hitting my income, but it's hitting my public order. Build that one. Would you mind moving on? Trying to attack Dalmatia? Or are you just going to stand here? You're being at war, but you're actually not doing any fighting. Because I can't deal with 220 stacks with my single 11 stack of Roman troops. It's good troops, I do agree, but I can't do it. I guess I could raise another army if I have the Imperium for it. Yes, I do. I could raise another army, and I think I actually might. Yes, I'm going to. I'm going to raise another army, and I want to raise it with my family leader, preferably. I think it's Scipio. Is he the one in charge of my family? Yeah, he is. So I'm going to raise an army with him, try and give him some gravitas by basically making him into commander. We can't reinstate anything, so I need to redo this. You raise an army. You're going to be either cavalry or a Terraria unit. I like having cavalry, so I think I want to go for a cavalry one. He is in Roma. I'm going to recruit some good troops. We could recruit some Equites, which is probably a good thing to do actually, because they don't have that much cavalry. They are spearmen though, which might be a bad thing. We do not have any cavalry except like the generals themselves, and that's a Triaria one. Kind of expensive though. Although the Triaria are very expensive in comparison. First and foremost, I'm going to recruit some Hastati. That's what I'm going to spend money on first. Trying to build up some numbers. The Hastati are very good forces, especially early game. They shouldn't be underestimated at all. And this one is going to be good. I like it. Then I don't really know what we're going to go for, but that's something we have to find out in due time. Okay. I want to move on Carthage, but seeing as I can't recruit anything with those armies right now, and they're still replenishing as well, I think we have to wait. Because we can't recruit anything. As soon as I get this finished, I will be able to recruit Hastati in this area, which is going to make my life immensely easier. It really is going to. I don't really know what Carthage is trying to do. To be honest, I have no idea what they're trying to do right now. But what I think I might do...
It is a terrible thing to spread war across the world.
It's a terrible thing to fight a two-frontier war as well, though. You know that, right? Although I would like a reason to attack Libya. Sure. That would give me a reason to take Thapsus. I didn't think this through. That's a Libyan force. And that's my city. They didn't actually attack me, so that's good. But that was actually a terrible idea. Okay, so we have slums in Carthage. We have military sabotage or agent... Excuse me? Excuse me? You didn't really give me a warning. I lost 3 cities. Did I get any warning about that happening? No, I didn't. I gained no warning whatsoever, and they gained my navy as well because he's actually the person in charge of it. And they gained a free army as well. Ooh, that is annoying. Man, that's annoying. And I'm pissed off. Are you serious? They just gained my... Ooh. Ooh, I'm feeling...
At your service.
If I just could describe the feeling I have in my body right now, it's just... You failed. You're exposed. Doesn't really matter. I'm feeling pissed off. I just want to let you know I'm feeling immensely pissed off right now. I cannot even describe how pissed off I'm feeling right now. Ooh. Nah, that made my life very difficult actually, because I lost some of my best forces. I lost my only navy, for example, a good navy as well, and I will never get this back. I can't get this back. So the bloody Brutii, it's always them, you stupid guys, or the Cornelii people, Scipio. Yeah, I think I might lose Medellinium because they have this force here, and that's a strong force. Let me tell you, this is a very good force, and we have nothing defending Medellin right now except those guys. It's a walled city, of course, but we can't defend against that. It's impossible. Those places are undefended right now, so I want to go in and try and take Brundusium as well as Consentia as soon as possible, so we can decrease their income and Lillebeum. But they have this very sizable force down here. And of course they have the navy. Man, I did not expect that, because I didn't gain any warning. It has something to do with like the assassination plot, I have no idea. It might have. And now I'm fighting against 3 foes at the same time, so Carthage, Libya, as well as those bloody people. Is that their navy? I think it might be. I might see if I can make Syracuse make them join my war against those people. Cavalry or shipwrights. Infantry recruitment. So we're trying to take that Medellinium. Wait, what? They said something about defection. Who defected? I already knew about this. I already know about that. Okay, so they're trying to take Medellinium. It's not a particularly good city, so if they want to take it, I'm going to allow them to attack. I'm going to try and defend it to the best of my ability, of course, but I'm going to allow them to try and take it. In case she was wounded, she wasn't really that good to begin with, so it doesn't really matter. No, that's Syracuse. Can I make Syracuse join me in this war?
Greetings,
Join a war
guest.
against the
I
Senate
serve as my people's
people.
ears and
Come on, guys.
in honor I cannot accept your terms.
If
They are
I pay you
well-intentioned,
somewhat,
but
I
fall
join
far
your
short
wars, you
of
know.
what my people need.
If I demand like 300 gold, give you gold. Come
I am
on.
impressed that you have spoken so well on your people's behalf. Now I speak for my people.
Stop
No.
it. Okay? You hear me? Why can't I put in individual things here? I really would like to be able to put in individual numbers. There we go. Thank you. Because they have a sizable army here, and hopefully they can try and take Lillebeum. The only problem is I'm going to lose a city if they do that. They're going to take Lillebeum back. Where did that force go? Where did that force go? I have no idea where that force went. That's a bit scary. What I want to do though is I want to take Brundusium. It's the best of those cities. Okay, so the next time we're going to try to take Brundusium. The only thing is it's actually a walled city, so we can't just go in and take it in one go because I have no siege equipment, which is bad. Well, I guess we can't really do anything about it right now. That's a good one, but it's going to take some time, so... Yeah, I get a pre-siege battering ram and tortoise. So I'm going to go for that one. Gonna make my life a bit easier. Okay, so that's cot. I want to see what cottage is doing.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
They're having a plague outbreak. Happy for them. Have some fun, guys. Yeah. That's a really big city. It's making a lot of money. Look at that. It's not even the biggest city and it's making that much money. How? I want to know how they're doing it. Because that's actually like black magic. Let me tell you. They're going to take Medellinium. We're going to try and make our best to try and defend it, of course. It's not going to happen. We're never going to win this battle. I'm going to try to, as I said, to the best of my abilities. Then I'm going to try and take Genoa. They're probably going to be successful. I probably should have thought about this beforehand. How are the loyalty of the families right now? If you look at Junia, how loyal are you? -9, you're -10. I guess this is the thing that I should be looking at. I'm gonna go for a Junia person. It's Brutus. Yeah, I'm going for Brutus. I want you to go up and fight against this dude. And try and do something about it. Like that. I'm wasting a lot of money now on trying to build troops, but I have to go against those people with full strength, because I lost a lot of troops with all of those people defecting against me. And what can I do, really? I have to go in against them full force. I guess it's exciting, at least. I think this is very exciting. It's not that nice, but it's exciting. It made everything a lot more difficult. I usually don't play on legendaries. I usually don't have those issues with people actually revolting. But when it comes to like Roman history, it does make a lot of sense. Okay, so we're going to have a fight for Medellinium. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fight this and try and make as much damage to them as possible. That's basically my strategy. And we have, of course, converted this to Roman cities. It's not going to look the same way as it did before. As I said, we're going to just... In Roman history, this did make a lot of sense. The Romans had the fair share of succession wars, and basically it's wars because people wanted to take the city, or just wanted to become the Romans in charge. It's not a new thing. We have stone walls, and they don't have a battering ram. They only have siege ladders, but they have better troops than I do. We have one Principes, he's our general. But what I want to do, really, I want to put my velites, as they're saying. And we're going to try and basically hope the plebs are not going to really do that much. I don't want to have them on the wall. I want to try and put my Hastati and the Rorii on the walls. Yeah, at your service. I'm going to have my Principes stand behind for a slight bit. Stand behind the wall. The door. It's not like they can break it down. But you never know. I can try at least. Hopefully my towers can really help me putting a lot of fire damage on them. Because those towers, as we saw when I tried to take the city the first time, they do make a lot of damage. It's not just like we only changed the city itself, we changed like the background. There used to be like a big hill, it's just like we have mowed it down. I actually find it hilarious. It's not realistic whatsoever, but it's apparently what we have done. I think they have like 2 velites. And that's like their only ranged troops. Yeah. They have 1 velites and 1 leves. And then they hire those mercenary Celtic warriors as well. I'll try and speed it up a bit. You can shoot whenever you like to. I want to make as much damage to them as possible, of course. And hopefully my towers can just kill a lot of them while going at it. Because it's going to take them some time to replenish those troops. And that gives me opportunity to basically build up this new army that I'm trying to build. Which I really want to try. Yeah, this should make a lot of damage to them, especially to like the good troops as well, which is great. Right, I think they're trying to go around. If they're trying to do that, I might send up my Principes and which is my general, up there to try and encounter them. And I think that's exactly what they're trying to do, is to go up there, run up there, and you can actually rest me up on the walls. Furious Figulus, you are standing here to try and save a Roman city from those horrible, horrible traitors. Because they really are horrible traitors, I'm telling you. Come on, guys. You're really slow. They're all shooting, so hopefully those Pila can make a lot of damage to them. I wouldn't mind if that was to be the case. If that were to be the case. Because otherwise we're going to have some issues. Let me tell you. Yeah, I really should put those people up here from the beginning, because they're really trying to get around me. And if they do, that's going to be a bit bad for us. I guess. That's not something that I particularly like. I don't want my Velites to be fighting them like that. So what I really want to do, I want to put you like this. And you, more like this. Run. Run. Come on, guys. I want you to be able to encounter them when they're coming. Because I want my Velites, whatever they're trying to pronounce his name, I want them to be fighting. Or shooting rather than fighting hand-to-hand combat, because they're not good at fighting hand-to-hand combat, as we all know. So you're Hastati, you're fighting against Principes, so you're not going to win that battle, especially not on legendary difficulty. You're not going to win a battle against Principes. Let me tell you. It's not going to happen. You. Come on, guys. You're standing in the wrong place. That's where the ladder is at. And I really don't know what those Hastati are doing. Let me tell you, I have no idea what they're trying to do. But as we can see, we're getting overrun by them. They're actually defeating us kinda heavily as well. So, go in there, try and help out. It's up to you what you're trying to do. I knew this battle was going to be lost from the beginning, because they have the same soldiers as we do, and they have greater numbers, and they have even better soldiers than we do. Like, the best soldiers I have is 1 Principes, and rest is Hastati, while they only basically have Principes and like Triarii as well, which is making my life very difficult. But I feel like we put up a fair fight. I really think so. My general really should be able to give them some damage, you would think. He's a better quality troop, and he's actually the general as well. But that might not actually be the case, because we're playing on legendary. This is just so wrong, Romans fighting as Romans. This shouldn't be the case. But it is the case right now. Yeah. And sadly enough, those other Romans are winning the battle. Because that's just the way my life is going right now. Bloody thing. Yeah, he's going to get overrun from the back now. He's not going to survive that. Come on, plebs. Fight. You can do it.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Please don't tell me to flee. Yeah, it's shameful. I do agree. It's very shameful. It's going to be a pain to try and kill those people. Scipio, you traitor. Where is you? Where is he? There he is. This man is a traitor of Rome.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
He's a traitor towards all of Rome, and he deserves to die. A very painful death. I would like something like crucifixion. That would be an amazing way to kill a man. Kill him by crucifixion, please. Sadly enough, the game doesn't give us that opportunities. We will not be able to crucify him, even though I would like to. So we just have to live with killing him.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah, decisive defeat. I knew that would happen. We killed 300 men. We lost 700. This was doomed from the beginning. At least we give them some damage, I guess. So that's something. Look at those Riori. They only killed 7 people each. They're not good at fighting. At least the Velites did some damage, I guess. So now they took Medellanium. So we have to do something about this with this new army I'm forming. But they're going to... This is the issue with the AI. They can easily build that guy up to 20 stack and they will have no economic problems whatsoever to build a 20 stack. So they're actually going to do that. And even though I have a bigger country than they do, they're going to be able to build a bigger army than I am. Oh. We had a great fire in Ariminum, which basically is decreased my entire income and gave me immense costs at the same time. Well, thank you, game. That's exactly what I needed. Bloody hell. Try and kill this guy. Okay, so those are some good troops. That's only a person on horseback. You know what the good thing is? If we kill all of those guys, they won't be able to defend the city. Because that's a garrison, as we can see. So what I might do, I'm going to fight this. I want to kill as many of those people as possible so we can make it easier for us trying to take Brundusium then, later down the line. Cowards die many times before their actual deaths. Yeah, cowardness like the thing that Scipio is doing. He was a coward and he betrayed Rome. Betraying Rome is unacceptable. It's something that should never be allowed to withstand. So we're going to try and make this a very painful reminder for people to not cross paths with me. I'm really going to split those into 2 groups. So you on the flanks and that's the way. That's the way I want it to be. Move forwards. I don't really know where the reinforcements are going to come in from. Probably from the same side as the main troops are. Probably from this distance somewhere. I can't see the map, so I don't really know. That's actually where they were at. I see. Is there a shortcut for this one? Short? No, it's not. Okay, so they're trying to probably form up their entire troops. I'm going to fight downhill, which is actually amazing. That's exactly what I want. So, I've got to make sure it's going to stay that way. So they have a general's bodyguard. He's basically the same as mine is. We have superior troops to what they have because we mainly have more numbers than they do, which is the main thing. Okay, so they're trying to form up with the general himself, as we can see. How are you feeling? You feeling fresh? That's good. Bloody traitors. I hate traitors. I really, really do hate traitors. Okay. Are we feeling? Feeling fresh? Yes, we are. We're on high ground. They do appreciate being on high ground, as they should be. I'll try and spread out very wide so we can try and engulf them and surround them, because that usually makes a big difference, as we've seen before, when it comes to fighting. So I want to try and do that, because seeing as we have superior numbers, we can surround them. So I'm just trying to do that, basically. Principes! Spread out, very thin. And very, very thin. They have some velites, well, and no, they have some levies, not velites. Good to know. Those are spearmen. The thing is, Maihastati, they do have pillar. So if we are close enough, we can actually throw at them. Which is probably what those guys are going to try and do. I'm not actually going to allow them to do that. I'm going to try and move forward. Apparently they do have a lot of levies, which is interesting. Move forward. You all move forward. I don't want to be shot at by those people. Of course, we cannot actually catch up to those people by running at them because they're actually quicker than we are, because they, of course, have lesser armor, which is going to help them out. Help attack those guys. Move up towards there. I want you all to move forward. Things are happening, so it's time to move in. You're really shooting them down, you are. Because you're actually fighting against those levies, which is good, I guess. Jupiter gives us strength. He surely does. Because he knows that we are on the right side of history. He does. These are levies. We have some reserves. I might just try and send them in. Because you're actually shooting in people's backs right now, which is usually not a good thing to do.
One of our units is
And it's your own friends. Okay, so that's one of his generals, which are Principes, which is basically slaughtering my Hastati. So I'm gonna try and just move in behind them, so I can slaughter them as well. So I'm gonna move directly in their back and kill them.
Our general is under attack.
Yes, I know he is. So that's why I'm going to send him at those people. Move in. I don't care about the levies coming in my back right now. I just want to kill his Principes before they've killed my entire Stati unit. Why is his Stati so bloody powerful? That's something I would really like the answer to. I know the answer. It's because I'm playing a legendary. I shouldn't be asking. I already know that to be the case. Good, I haven't lost a single unit of my general so far, which is good. That's his general. He's going to try and attack mine. My general has not been able to form up, which is bad, I guess. But I feel like I have the superiority in numbers, so focus on those people. And I really think we should be able to deal with those guys. They should be more tired as well than my people are. So that's going to help us out. I really think it's going to. But those people are really feeling those pila in their back, though. That's the only problem here. So I really would like to be able to put my cavalry to use and kill them.
Is dead.
But he's dead. Great. Attack him in the back. You attack those people. You attack those people. You, rather, attack those people. Just kill those levies. Okay, they're all fleeing now. I want to kill every single one of them, as I said before. First though, stop shooting at will. Because you're only going to kill your own friends by doing that. So try and catch everyone. Let no one run away. I really do not want to let anyone run away, if possible. At least anyone that I can see run away. Okay, that's only 3 guys. It's okay. Come on, guys, you can catch them. Be quick now. Be quick about it. They're trying to run away. They're far away, which is kind of stupid of them. But I think that's why we were able to catch up to them. Which is awesome. Try and kill those Principes guys as well. Run, please. And that should be basically it then when we're done with those people. I think that's okay. Quit battle. Apparently that was a close victory, even though we slaughtered them. So I don't really know why they're feeling that way. Probably because they're only like saying that they have one troop. Pardon. Pardon me. He serves me most who serves his country best. Those people are not serving their country. They're trying to destroy our beautiful country by attacking me. I'm just going to kill them. I have no place at all for traitors. And I'm just going to do this way, because that's going to give me an opportunity to take this with the one single ladder without having to do another battle. If we took Brundusium back, that's great. I'm just going to occupy it. Because I'm going to have this conquest bloody thing happening, I think. With the happiness, yes we do. Cultural differences is apparently still a thing. Yeah, Circus trying to take Lillibeum. It's okay, we're losing this one city, which I'm very unhappy about, of course, but I feel like that's something we have to live with, because I need that extra friend to help me out in this battle, in this war. And Circus do have a big force themselves, so that's why I'm basically employing them as my health. Now, of course, we need to take them down, and as I said, they immediately have a 20 stack. The only good thing, though, is I think Medellanium doesn't have... They can only build, like, Rearii. They can't build anything else than Rearii. So if I build those good troops, that's going to give me an advantage over them when it comes to quality of troops. Genoa has a slight defense. A slight, very small defense, but it has some defense. I really miss having a navy, though. I would really like to get my navy back, preferably. You're the better force of those two. Or are you? Yeah, because they have more Astati. I could try and take Thapsus, which apparently is very easy to do, because Thapsus doesn't have a wall, and apparently it doesn't even have anyone defending it, except those people. So you move into Cottage, yes you do, and you go in and take Thapsus. And I feel like we can go for another battle. Because we still have about another 15 minutes before the hour. So it's always nice to end it with a nice victory. Because this is going to be, I think, a kind of easy victory. Those Libyan hoplites are kind of good warriors, but... Or Carthaginian hoplites, I don't really know which one it is, but... We should still be able to deal with them. I'm going to divide you up into 2 groups. Then we have one spearman group, and we have the general being one group. That's the wrong number. You want you to move in this way. Then I want you guys to actually surround them, and I just want the Rarii to help out in this area together with my general. So this is where they're at. They have some troops here as well. He didn't really speak for long, which is actually kind of sad. I really want to hear him speak. Give me his nice little pep talk. These are only javelin men, basically levies. So it should be kind of easy. Yeah, there are also Carthaginian hoplites, as well as Libyan hoplites. So the Carthaginian hoplites are actually kind of good fighters, actually. So this might be a slight task to deal with. What I could try and do is move around here somewhere, this way. Which I'm going to. These are actually not Rarii, they're auxiliary spearmen, which are actually better. You do have some Pila, which I would like to use to my advantage. Move this way. These are the poor citizens. No, this weren't even citizens. It was like they. Or like people running away. Because you can see people running away in Attila. Actually, we can't see it in this game. A bit sad. They do only have hoplites here. Nothing else. To do it actually like this. Move up in this direction. We could actually go through here as well. Good to know. Move in like this. Where did those ships go? They have landed, it seems like. Good to know. Okay, so you move a bit quicker. You are getting shot at by those Libyan javelin men as well as the mob. You should move a bit quicker if you don't mind. please shoot back at them as well. Okay, so they have some people actually trying to defend this. And they're moving up now towards my troops here. I see. Because they're feeling surrounded. They should feel surrounded though. Because I'm actually trying to surround them. So you're killing those people. You should kill those people because I didn't notice that they were there.
Is under attack.
He is? Oh. That's a bit stupid on my side. I didn't even think about those people being there. Oops. And he apparently got in a very good shot as well. I don't want to let those guys shoot at my general, because if they do, we're going to have an issue. And they are actually shooting at my general. Would you mind moving a bit quicker, guys? I just want to shatter those people, then I want to run away. Like right now, before my general is dead. That's actually my Quintus Pictor. He's not... He is my dictator. And he's still alive. Which is actually a bit of a surprise, seeing as he fled the battle, but he's still alive. That's the main thing. I lost my general, but he's still alive. That's a bit of a disappointment on my side. I really wasted that troop. I really did. I have to admit, I really did waste that guy. Move in here. You guys, move in. Move in. Move in like this. Stop it. Move, you two move in like this. And you should help your friends because they're getting surrounded by a lot of people. They're getting into a bit of a weird hassle. I feel like I'm kind of making a mess out of this, to be honest. Try and get around. You two encounter the... You encounter. You move around. You. Going like this. Going like this. You come in from the back. You can actually keep on moving. You move in like this. These are Carthaginian hoplites. My Hastati should have some issues actually fighting against those people. Just get those people entirely surrounded. Thank you. They didn't really need your help there, so I'm going to move you in here instead. You form up. I don't really know what they're doing, but they're really making a mess of it. I really did make a mess out of this. A bit more than I should have. Sometimes those... I really just lost my general. As well as this Astati force here, the first one that I sent in this bloody mess. So those hoplites really knew how to fight.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Apparently. They do. Really know how to fight. Yeah, you're already dying. I can see that. But I want to surround those Carthaginian hoplites because they're fighting like they're Spartans.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful...
Which is a bit interesting. These are two troops of Libyan hoplites. So going from the side as well as from the... somewhere. Move here, take the capture point. I really did make a mess out of this. Just because their hoplites are so good at fighting. I think that's basically the main problem I have right now. They're really good fighters. Go in, all of them, surround them. Come on. Why can't those guys attack him from the side? I feel like that's just the AI being a bit stupid. You already almost have your entire army, but I lost my general because he fled. Yes, I know. He was a bit of a really, really scared guy, I have to admit. I don't care about that now. We need to fight. What are you two doing? Where are you fighting? Oh, he's still alive? How is this possible? I didn't even know those guys were still living. Man, this actually went much worse than I have ever imagined. Just because I lost my general the way I did. Come on, guys. Really wish you could have this, like, move with holding shift key. But that's something they didn't implement until, like, later games like Attila. Then they implemented that feature, which I do really enjoy having. Okay, you're going like this. We should be able to beat those people, right? With those. That's basically spearmen against spearmen. You move here in case. Then we speed up a bit. Hopefully we should be able to beat them. Those hoplites are really holding steady. I have to tell you though. Okay, finally. Yeah, I lost so many more troops there than I should have. Because that was just a mess. I shouldn't have lost 600 troops. If I had auto-resolved that one, I wouldn't have lost 600 troops. So I have to admit, I really did mess that one up. Those hoplites, they were really good fighters. We could really see how strong-willed they were, especially in a defensive battle. Which really did make my life very difficult. It surely did make my life very difficult. We finally managed to beat them. I like this one. So we should be able to replenish. Yes, we should. I want to dismantle this one down one notch as well as this one. I just want to deplete this one, and you should just become a villa, which I can actually afford. You're almost fully replenished. Where did their army go? They did have an entire army, which I can't see anymore. Just disappeared. Apparently. Which I find kind of peculiar. I guess sometimes those things happen. Okay. They're going to take Lillibeam. We're going to try and take Ascentia. I'm going to try and find out where their army went. Because I really would like to know. These are the Carthaginian fleets. I don't have a fleet anymore. And that is where my fleet is at. I would really like to get that one back, if you don't mind. Okay, so is it possible to see? So they have 2 regions apparently. Can you see like which regions that they hold? Aha, okay, I see. How do you make those people happy then? Make things with Greeks. They don't like it though. Okay. Having food surplus. We have food surplus though, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, subversive. I see. That's a bit difficult to do though. I really have to admit. I would like a dictatorship. Wouldn't you like it as well? Just trying to get rid of those people. Celio. This person. Weapon damage as well as... Commander, because he's actually my family leader. Hopefully I don't get another uprising as soon as this one is done. Because if that happened, I would be really upset. Because this one was such a difficult one itself, that having a second one would be very, very upsetting. Man, it's really getting late. Yeah, they're going to try and take Genoa, and they're going to be very successful at taking Genoa. I'm not even going to bother with this one. We're just going to lose however we try and do it, so I'm just going to let them take it. Oh. Yeah, they just hired Raria as well as Velites and Levies and some mercenaries. I feel like we should be able to deal with that force if we just build our own up the way I want it to. The way I want to build it. We should be able to beat that army with this one. I do think so. It's just going to take some time. We gain the battering ram. Thank you, game. Raise a fleet. We gain Call of the Sea as well as some money. I don't really... Although I need a new fleet. Because I don't have one. Faction destroyed. Liguria is finally gone. Thank you, game. That's a force. Where did the navy go to? We can't actually... Can we?
None will escape.
We were actually able to reach. I was going to auto-resolve this one. That is the best way. We took this city back. We made him run away. So we have Cosentia and Brundusium back. They took Lillebeum, so they only have those 2 cities up here. That's the only thing they got now, as well as the navy. This one. Where did their force go? They had one here which just disappeared. I don't really know what they did with it. It's just gone now, for some reason. Sidimus, Lepsis, as well as Mechomades. We need to take those. Okay. But I can't do that because it saved from that last battle. So I'm gonna take a break here, guys. Actually, this was a very eventful episode. We took one single city down here in modern-day Tunisia, but we also had this big uprising going on, which we're trying to deal with to the best of our ability. I guess the only good thing with this is that we lost one of the families, and hopefully we will never get that one back either. Because Scipio, you're a bloody traitor. And I really want to hang you from, well, a really big wooden cross. That's how I'm going to put it. I really want that guy to be, well, Scipio delenda est as well. I think that's basically the way I'm thinking right now. But I'm going to take a break, you guys. So if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. And also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you don't miss out on any future episodes in this campaign. So thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.